Something you wish to report? Staring in. Promise you'll like what you see.
Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. I just had to quickly fix that. Okay, there we go. I was using my other controller and yeah, let's just say the mic it doesn't pick up my mic. Okay, we got I already redeemed that code. There is a code for you if you wanna redeem it because I already redeemed it. That's why. But yeah, that. Then I got this. And yeah. Let's go and check this out. Let me know if you stay in Australia because I heard that YouTube you have to be 16 and old to watch YouTube. Is that
yeah,
right?
I was just about to come find you.
And
let's see what it says.
True, well, I would say, why don't you just let your mom help you with the age verification?
Now sprout to life the story's seeds, stirred by wind-born melodies. Then on that breeze the music leaves, fading into distant memories. Seek the place where wind and tale entwine, and once there, make 3 riddles into verse, and 3 melodies into song. Poetry and song will this story start to blossom.
Oh!
Care to elaborate?
Wind, music, poetry. Tone-deaf bards gotta know the answer.
You mean Lord Barbados?
What? No.
Albedo introduced us when I first arrived in Mondstadt.
It's better that it's out in the open anyway.
I'm pretty sure he's already caught wind of what's going on here. Why don't we just see where the wind takes us?
I'm still on the broadcasting gameplay. Just let me know if there's something wrong with my stream.
Ah, right. He definitely makes it easy to forget he's a real god sometimes.
I'll have to look for him, okay. He's around here somewhere. And if my guess is right, he's at the bar. So yeah, I think he's at the bar. I guess he's at the bar. Oh wait, no. I have a better place where he should be. Oh, he's not there. Would you be, that was a good save. Nope. I is somewhere there. He's at the bar. I just know it. Oh, you can be at the cat's tail. Yeah, he's somewhere. So, da nerede Tony? Isn't he? Maybe he's on top of the houses. I think I see that.
Traveler, Paimon! What a sight for sore eyes! I heard your voices calling out to me on the wind.
Sorry to disturb.
Disturb me? Not at all! To tell you the truth, I'm just as curious about this riddle as you are.
What is it? Did you figure out the answer?
3 riddles and 3 melodies. That sure takes me back. The answer you seek lies hidden in memory.
Looks like running to Tone Deaf Bard was the right call after all.
Long ago, those mages came to Mondstadt, seeking to test their strength against mine. But I replied, let us make music, not war, and resolve our conflicts through song. So I strummed my lyre and sang them this verse. Oh wind, welcome now, my guests. Pass through verdant leaves unseen, where shape your formless self may take, and offer up a graceful scene, a fleeting gift for welcome's sake. Leap at the edge of a sea of clouds where land meets sky and sky meets ground. There frighten off the noisy crowds and bring my guests a calm profound. Fly beneath the stars up high where mortal noise is swept aside, that my dear guests with starry eyes may share the dreams they hold inside. Now go to where I vowed to keep a quiet spot for them to sleep. No clash, no contest bars the way, just tea and mirth to fill the day. There you have it, the 3 melodies. As for the answers to those 3 riddles, I trust you can guess them by now.
The woods, the edge of a cliff, and the sky?
Correct! Funnily enough, your mother was also the first to solve it, all that time ago. There must be some kind of special rapport between those who write stories and those who sing them.
The woods, a cliff, and the sky. Oh! So that's where it is!
I suppose the spot that answer points to is where you're headed next. You should know, after solving my riddle, the mages even accepted my proposal and made that location their official meeting spot. And going by what your book is suggesting, once you found it, you might want to try playing the melody I just shared with you.
Guess you can be pretty reliable when it counts, huh? Great Animal Archon?
Thanks for the help, Lord.
Still got questions.
Yeah,
Unfinished?
huh?
Wow, your helpfulness.
In all seriousness, I would think the answer.
Transport.
Okay, we're here! Now, we just need to play the 3 melodies, and we should be able to gather the memories for the next chapter, right?
A musical performance. Huh. How to...
There we go. For in a song was all the story starts to bloom.
Even a war that shook the world could not halt the witches' gatherings. Yet even so, with the passing of time, 3 of their teacups no longer came to be set. The witches did not linger long in sorrow, for the Story Witch had brought glad tidings of her own. Born was her dragon child, safe and sound. Her fellow witches offered up their blessings, eagerly debating how to celebrate the child's birth.
What should be used to celebrate his birth?
In the end, they settled on the sweetest candy they could find. After all, what could be sweeter than the arrival of new life? And so, the witches' gathering turned into a birthday celebration.
So, we're back in the story world, huh?
As if from nowhere, new guests appeared at the witches' table. Yet while everyone else was busy thinking about what kind of gift to offer, these 3 seemed to have come empty-handed. Hardly the recipe for a warm welcome to a birthday party, now is it?
A gift?
Hey, what's this all about? We only just found out this was a party.
While the guests voiced their complaints and grievances, perhaps they should have been wondering what kind of gift to give instead.
So, we need to bring a gift to advance the story? Ah, but where are we supposed to get something like that?
Perhaps it would be a good idea to have a look around.
Why didn't you just say so? Hey, could we use these as gifts, maybe?
At last, the guests found something to give the dragon child.
Guess that's a yes then.
Still, the guests wondered what kind of gift might the little dragon really want. Should they put a warrior's sword in his hand and send him out on an unstoppable quest to save the world? Perhaps a wandering hero's slingshot and the promise of a life of endless, uncharted adventure. Or maybe even a scholar's tome and the chance to take on all the world's unsolved mysteries.
Okay. Wow. That's a lot of pressure all of a sudden. Oh yeah! Technically, we're actually picking a gift for you. So, which one would you prefer?
You want me to choose? Wow, this feels kinda special.
This is special.
How come?
For as long as I can remember, I've spent most of my time living in the stories my mother created. I always thought my mother had everything written out for me already, just like the toy figures in Constellation Metropole. What I wanted to do with my own future. Huh. That's something I've never really thought about. What did I want back then? Ah. This is the first time I've ever asked myself that question.
Sounds like this is the perfect opportunity to answer it then. It's been a while since you left Simulanka, and after everything that's happened, it might be about time to start thinking about your future.
Then let me give it some thought.
Wow, which one are we gonna give it? Take 2 inks, so yeah, we have to choose very nicely. Keep on. So yeah, let's see. Is it gonna be the sword? Is it gonna be the... Which one is it gonna be, a sword, the slingshot, or the book? I can't stop. Self-control.
Each day is a new page in my story. I want to savor every scene, every footnote, before I turn to the next one.
Yeah.
Can I stop here and play? I mean, take a stroll. I won't go too far.
What quest is this? Ah. Sorry about that, my controller is flat to skin. There we go. My controller was flat. Let's see.
Each day is a new page in my story. I want to savor every scene, every footnote, before I turn to the next one.
And that's all. Just the thing for wondering whether it should be. Okay, and then a toy sword, perfect for a little warrior in the making.
The guests hesitated, and not without good reason, given how much this In the end, the guests settled on the Wandering Hero's slingshot.
A wandering hero. So, you're an explorer, just like us.
I guess you inspired me. During our journey from Mondstadt to Nodcry, we passed through many places and encountered all sorts of different people. But despite the immense distances between them, there was always one topic that kept cropping up. You're
Well, we are world-renowned adventurers, after all.
Come to think of it, isn't a wandering hero basically the same thing as an adventurer? I've always thought of adventurers as people who chase after stories, and I'd like to become someone like that too.
Alright, they should let us in now that we've got a gift, right?
Hello there. Brought a gift this time.
The newly arrived guest presented his gift, wishing the little dragon a future as a wandering hero. Accepting the guest's blessing, the story witch invited him and his friends to take their place around the table. Finally, she could introduce them all to her dragon child. It was then that the seer witch, diviner of the stars, withdrew her gaze from the heavens and turned a sorrowful glance.
You gave him the same name as that evil dragon?
That's right. But the life I intend for him shall be very different.
What folly to love so blindly. For as you must know, a name is the mirror of destiny itself. He who bears an evil dragon's name must also inherit the fate of its previous owner. His fate has been foretold.
They knew the seer witch's words had never once proven wrong. Yet, just as clearly, they recognized the story witch's resolve. For there is scarce a force in this world more fearsome than a mother's love. At last, the merry witch stepped forward, dispelling the uneasy silence.
So be it. Then we'll all lend a hand. Together, we shall rewrite this child's fate.
You mean to defy one of the fundamental rules of this world?
I refuse to be shackled by such rules. Besides, this is a witches' gathering, is it not? What could be more fitting a subject for this occasion than to defy them?
Oh? Sounds like an interesting experiment.
I suppose, were we to succeed in this endeavor, we might bring a touch of wonder to this otherwise dreary sky of stars.
The Merry Witch finally talked them all round, just like she had done many times before. Warm and strong as the sun she was, so much so, in fact, that those who her light shined down upon and so the witches readied their gifts.
For this child, I shall decipher the ravings of the heavens and lay bare before him the trickery of fate.
For this child, I shall leave a formula powerful enough to unravel the very origins of this world.
For this child, I shall call upon wondrous magic to make possible his impossible wish.
All the Story Witch had was the pen in her hand, yet with the love that flowed from it, she resolved to bring forth a marvel of her own. For this child, I shall leave behind the last story I will ever write, and with it, a path to an ending yet untold. With the witch's blessings given and received, the little dragon's fate at last began to turn. In the midst of the dragon child's birthday celebration, the seer witch proclaimed her prophecy. The child had been given the evil dragon's name, and with it, the burden of its fate. But hearing this, the Story Witch vowed to rewrite it all, for such was her love and resolve. And so the other witches offered their gifts in turn, marvels as rare as any in the cosmos. Together, they sought to test one of the fundamental laws of this world, in part to support a mother's love, and in part to sate their own curiosity. Oh, and I almost forgot. Our new guests came bearing blessings of their own. Who knows? Perhaps this extra spark of life might be all the little dragon needs to change his fate.
Looks like we've completed this chapter, too. Those witches in the story were the mages of the Hexen Circle, right? But, Paimon kinda had trouble following their conversation.
The evil dragons.
Oh, is that what you're worried about? But didn't we already take care of that?
Ah, the mages must have had a hand in that, too. Also, I was just thinking, which part of the story are we even meant to be completing?
Oh, it feels less like we're filling in the gaps and more like we're adding something new altogether. But we use the ink, right? In the book.
Yeah, I guess we're doing something right. Maybe I'm overthinking things. It's just, this is my mother's final wish, so I don't want to mess it up. Anyway, thanks for all your help. I'll let you know as soon as the book reveals a hint about the next chapter.
Okay then. See you in the next chapter.
Welcome to the stream. Hopefully I don't have to wait for the next one.
I think I'm gonna stick around, take my time reading through this book. If you feel like jumping back into the story...
2 hours, yeah. 2 hours and then a new one's gonna happen. So yeah. 2 hours. And then after. I'll do a stream tomorrow morning. Do it tomorrow morning. Ja.
Kan jij nog rechts zien?
Ja.
Want het lijkt of je de eye kan toezien en ik sta niet voor je.
Ja, ik zie net een zwart ding daar.
Astra Abyssal. Thank you for completing to.
Undertaking. Live! Huh. Yeah! Yeah! Huh.
Everybody stand back!
A turning point in fate! Thunder!
I'm going in! Let's light it up!
Let's fire! Boing, boing, boom! Pew!
Stay away from me! Watch out! A turning point in fate!
see. It's doing also. I know I'm not scratch, but it's so much. Got a rash on my arm.
Here we go. Yeah. Time for takeoff. Get out of here! Take cover! Teamwork is dreamwork! Think you can get away? Brace yourself.
Okay! New life! Watch out!
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
And that's it now. Till tomorrow. Well, then next time.
Haven't you heard? Wanderer near Wolfendom.
Evet. Nice. Nice. Emote. Oh man, I have to play that again. I did that tomorrow.
That's a nice hole.
And how it looks. First, let's hit that. And then I like this. Too bad it doesn't come in other colors. It's a black, yeah. It's great. That. I'll show you now that it changed in my inventory. Let's get this. I'll show you. I forgot to cut it to this also. We could check that out. So it looks this. Nice. This is a nice dress. I see. Hope you feel better. New dress. Kofta, yes. Let's find a nice. I think that looks nice. I haven't gotten any. There we go. No, that's just doesn't look good. Well. Yeah, that looks nice. Go to my characters. You can see that they changed. I got this one also, but I don't know if she's for the full time or no, but we will level her up as usual. So new character I got also. And you just need to get these flowers and you can level up to 50. Lovely desert. But I got the reason and everything. So yeah, tomorrow we'll do that, we'll play again. Try to do some fencing.
That's a nice haul.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer in your wolven.
I feel like going to see who is the wanderer there.
Quite busy recently.
Oh yeah, I remember this. One of them is yeah. There's no one nearby. There we go. And these monsters are not that strong because it's very depends where I am. And that's when they are stronger. Yeah, she's got people that help her. But then, yeah. Around there.
Let my name echo in song! May I present? Stop that! The show begins! Strike a pose!
I'm losing way off where it is. Does this make a marker? Look at me right there. If I don't want to go. Oh, it took me right to